easy. Easy.
There were men who would moil on the sea, the perils of death on their faces. They sailed from their harbors all vowing to be traditionally bound to their places. From Finland and Norway, from Sweden and Spain, from Denmark and Russia came many to brave the great depths of Leviathan's reign, where blubber and oil were plenty. And the vessels became known as factories, and the lances were loaded with charges, and the challenge was lost in the blast of the seas, bloodied the processing barges. And it's gone, gone, gone all away. Traditional whaling is over, all away, all away. And it's gone, gone, gone all away. All ye hearties, all the way. On the waters up north, the prey came to feed on the plankton they gathered for miles. The baleen and blues and greys came to breed with their crooked and waterlogged smiles. Captains and maids would call, "There she blows!" The giants exploded with geysers, and the raging would surge at the hot-blooded throes from marksmen and crow's nest advisors. But the vessels became known as factories, and the harpoons were loaded with charges. The challenge was lost in the blast of the seas, bloodied the processing barges. And it's gone, gone, gone all away. Traditional whaling is over, all away, all away. And it's gone, 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 all away. All away, all ye hearties, all away. Well, once there were men who would die on the sea, pursuing the great spermaceti, whose blubber and bone and oil would be transported through each home port jetty. And many a song would be sung on the prow, where the rum poured more than a morsel, and groggy men mustered to spill on the bow, their toast lifted up to the dorsal. And the vessels became known as factories, and the harpoons were loaded with charges, and the challenge was lost in the blast of the seas that bloodied the processing barges. And it's gone, gone, gone all away. Traditional whaling is over all the way, all the way. And it's gone, gone, gone all the way. All the way, all ye hearties, all the way. While the crew would rave at the sight of a breach, and the fluke would wave in the diving, not a chance would allow them to reach the distance the kill would be driving. And the waters would foam and a boat would be thrown in the tempest, unleashed for the oil. For brave men alone with the weapons they own would tackle the black blood they boil. But the vessels became known as factories, and the harpoons were loaded with charges, and the challenge was lost in the blast of the seas that bloodied the prospecting barges. And it's gone, gone, gone all the way. Traditional whaling is over all the way, all the way. And it's gone, gone, gone all the way. All the way, all ye hearties, all the way.
Easy.